Welcome to the weekly review number 10. I want to start by discussing an issue that I think all of us have and that I believe I finally found the answer to it. We often do not reach all of our goals. We often waste quite a lot of time. During the weekends, we tend to not do any good work. Now, for the students out there, for the ones that are in high school or in college, it doesn't really matter. But the weekends are these 2 days in which you can catch up on everything. It is possible to have free time during these 2 days. It is possible to just work hard 5 days a week and do very well like that. At least the mistake that I've been making personally is that very often I do not manage to do some piece of work during the week, during the work day, specifically study days. And then I tell to myself that I'll have plenty of time on the weekend and I'll do it then. But I never do it. I never do it. And then all of these things that you skip during the weekend, they stack up on each other and become a bigger and bigger and bigger problem. And so, right now, it is the Christmas holidays for me. And anytime, like these weekends or holidays, which are free from any work, well, during this time, it is our chance to get back up on our feet and walk even beyond the point that we wish to be at. These holidays, they should be used to their fullest. But in order to be strong enough to work during your holidays, to do something that is uncomfortable and not relaxed with all of the others that are celebrating, that takes a lot of effort. And I thought about it, and now, in order to be able to work hard during such a time, in order to push yourself when you are alone and nothing to prove to others, well, you need to have not the answer itself, but just question yourself all of the time these three questions that are: who am I? Why do I live? And what is the purpose that I am choosing? These three questions are very important to check for answers all of the time. By digging deeply into all of these 3 points, you will constantly remember yourself, what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. And then all of these secondary tasks, all of those pleasures, media, and all unhealthy food, all of that will become something that you want to run away from, something that you don't want. The key to the best holidays possible, to the most efficient weekend, is to fix yourself the right routines. On some days, let yourself relax and celebrate a feast if there is one, like Christmas. You can for sure take a couple days off for this one. Do not push yourself too hard, and remember that even that single hour during all of the time that you would put yourself and work is still quite a lot. Any time that you will do something that you should do but that is uncomfortable and that you don't want to, during these holidays or weekend or whatever free time you have, they will pay off when you have to come back to your study time, to your work. I believe that the key to an identity change and to the power of doing what is uncomfortable but you want to is to simply create the right habits. Now moving on to the lessons of this week, something that very interesting that I noticed for myself is that all of us have some good and bad habits, but sometimes those good habits are followed by bad habits, and we can have some very bad parts in our good habits. For example, for me personally, and maybe for many of you, I always tend to associate media and something interesting like a movie with unhealthy food, with something that is very tasty. I want to get a double boost of pleasure. Media, that gives dopamine, and that food. Both of these are, of course, the structures of my life. Only watching media doesn't give me pleasure, and only eating unhealthy food doesn't as well. And so you have to search for these for yourself and look at all of your good habits and bad habits and just see if there are some pieces that you have to disconnect. Like, for example, for my media habit, if I disconnect a few things from it, then I will not be attracted to it anymore. A big part of my life, I spend it wanting everything very fast and running from discomfort. But these last few months, I realized that nothing comes that fast. The biggest results come with consistency and slowly. Just when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, a positive thing as well. And then the results come. And even if you are not perfect in your journey, which is very hard to comprehend for myself, I want to push myself to perfection, but then I have flaws, and I don't want to believe that I have flaws, that I might do some mistakes, even though I know that I will. And just doing something a little bit every day, as I mentioned in previous times, just creating very small habits that you cannot skip will help you proceed to creating bigger habits and run after your purpose. It is important to note that your purpose is not running anyway. Your purpose is changing every single second. And you absolutely can reach it at any time. It depends on how and what you choose to do. As humans, we have plenty of senses. All of them are interconnected. And our senses, they build our identity. They build our actions. They create our emotions. And our brain is so developed that it can modify the outcome of our senses. If we want, we can see anything that we want. If we believe something, we can actually smell it or see that thing even if it doesn't exist. All of that to say that we can always trick ourselves into doing the bad thing. We can always trick ourselves to believe that something is right even it isn't. And it is crucial to always have some critical thinking going on and judge all of the information that you are getting so that you would be able to choose the right thing to do that would benefit humanity and yourself. You have to look at life from two dimensions. You have to take care of yourself, and you have to take care of all of the other people. Today is December 24th. It will be the Christmas Eve today. Tomorrow is the very Christmas itself. I'm here to remind you that these days are not for materialistic gifts. These days are created by us to celebrate something. If you're religious, it might be the birth of Jesus. For others, it just might be a happy reunion with your family or friends. A wish, a Merry Christmas. Just have fun. Talk with people. If there are no one else, just be happy. Ask yourself those 3 questions. Who are you? Why do you live? What is life for you? What do you want to do? How do you feel at this very moment? What to do to change it? And remember, you are the master of your body, and you can always choose what to think and what to do. As you probably already noticed, I did not upload these last few days. I managed to upload daily for 20 days this month, and I broke my promise of uploading a video every single day. I don't really have any excuse for that. I'm sorry that I did not fulfill this promise, but I still had quite a great journey, and the thing that caused me to take this pause and to stop this daily upload is because I just ran out of power. I ran out of ideas for my videos, and I wasn't feeling like I could provide you all of the value that I wanted to provide. Doing these videos daily didn't give me enough time to prepare for them, and I hadn't enough time to actually deliver the most valuable information. I did have to just rush through it all, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the idea of uploading videos that might not bring you any value. That is why I had to stop. I have no idea what will be my next video and when will it be uploaded. It will probably be the next weekly review. Till then, I wish you Merry Christmas. Have fun during these Christmas holidays, and put on a smile on your face.